Heavyweight boxing fans, what's the deal? All right, man. So Daniel Dubois just beat AJ Carter. I did a post-fight video to that, real quick video, just to give you guys an update. But I really didn't go in depth about what I think about Daniel Dubois. Now, obviously, the power stands out, the build, the physique, and the fact that he literally did he just turn 20 years old? I know, like a few months ago, I did a video. He was 19, so he must have just turned 20. Um, Now, obviously, I'm not ready to anoint the kid the second coming. He's only fought 5 times. You know what I mean? It's not like he has this extensive amateur background with 300 fights or nothing like that. But as far as a project and potential, I like what I see. Is he the quickest? He doesn't look like he has the quickest head movement or defense as of right now. But that's the thing, people often forget sometimes, man. Yes, you want a guy that can move his head. Vitaly Klitschko is one of the big guys, 6'7", 250 something pound guys that can move his head. Vladimir Klitschko had pretty good footwork for a big guy like that. These heavyweights aren't going to move like welterweights. Sometimes when I'm conversing with other fans in the comment section, um, I just get the feeling as if some fans think like, oh, he doesn't do this. It's like, man, are you guys talking about heavyweights or are you talking about lightweights? You know what I mean? Welterweights. Like, big heavyweights, it's hard for them to move like that. Now, you do want the guy to move his head. So I like to see him move his head. And we will see how he develops when he gets into tougher fights. When he goes in there with somebody that can possibly take his punch. Somebody that's going to draw him or get him to that, 8 rounds, or when he gets in those scheduled 8 rounders and 10 rounders, guy that's going to push him, guy's going to hold him and not let him get his right hand off as easily. Obviously, we'll see him in those fights as he grows. Um, and I think on the post-fight video, I say he's a top 5 prospect. I think that's a close. I think he's close to that. If not top 5, top 10, definitely. And you got some other guys out there too that can fight, man. Young guys, Darmani Rock here from the U.S. He's with Rock Nation. You guys should check him out. You got Alexander Teslenko. I think he's a damn good prospect. Junior Fa. I can sit here and name prospects all day. I can literally name 100 of them. You know what I mean? But with Daniel Dubois, though, there's some other guys in the UK around, that's trying to make a name for themselves that are prospects that have few more fights than him, probably double. Nathan Gorman, Nick Webb, they're about to get ready to fight. I would love to see Dubois fight the winner of that fight. I think that'd be a dope fight. But I definitely want to just see how this kid develops, though, man. Obviously, I'm not 110% sold that he's going to be a heavyweight champion. No, and then you guys already heard the rumor or he allegedly knocked down Anthony Joshua in sparring. So he has all that going for him. You know what I mean? You just don't see too many kids or 19, 20 years old with this type of build and physique. You just don't see it. You know what I mean? Usually guys look like this when they're 27, 28. You know, now you do get guys that come in that are that young, like a Mike Tyson with that muscular, explosive physique, crazy head. Well, Mike Tyson's a different animal, but you guys know what I'm saying, though. So his size and the potential stands out. You know what I mean? But yeah, of course, man, I want to see him get some journeyman that, even if it's a guy that has a losing record, but a guy that has 40 fights, that just has experience. You know what I mean? And see how Daniel Dubois does against those type of guys. But as far as prospects, man, as far as potential, he's up there. And I've seen a lot of them, man. Jermaine Franklin, Cassius Chaney. And then don't forget the guys you got that turned pro this year. Ivan Deichko. You got, what's my man's name that won gold? Tony Yoka. You got Joe Joyce. Those are grown-ass men, though. You know what I mean? Them dudes are a lot older than Daniel Dubois. And that's what I'm saying. This guy is super young. It's one thing if Dubois was 28, 29 years old. I mean, he'll still have a chance to try to make a name for himself. Look at a guy like Brian Jennings. But it's the fact that this dude was 19, 20. He knocked Carter unconscious, man. And I know Carter's been out before, but that's raw power when you're knocking guys unconscious. Not that the ref stepping in, wave it off for you to make you look good after you have the guy dazed. I'm talking about unconscious. That stands out to me. And I want to see him develop, see him grow. Like I said, I want to see how he looks going off that back foot. Hopefully they're teaching him to how to win these rounds. Hopefully he's watching a lot of Lennox Lewis, Vladimir Klitschko. Work that jab. You know what I mean? You can have all the power, man, but if you have a great jab, you can win rounds just using your jab. You know what I mean? So I want to see, and tonight his jab looked good. He used it kind of as a range finder in this one, and he was landing that right hand behind it. But I want to see a good snapping jab. See if he can win 2-3 rounds in a row just using the jab and trying to find the right hand by using a snapping jab. I want to see how he looks if he gets pushed back a little bit. How does he react? Does he tie up? Does he throw combinations? Does he pivot off? I want to see all those things. But as far as just a project potential, I see it. But time will tell. Y'all let me know what you think in the comment section. I'm out.